Hello, good afternoon everybody. It's almost 3 p.m. I believe we are all early today and welcome back to the OSU Singapore Amateur Tournament. Right now, we are beginning the quarterfinals with East and bsfired. So if you guys have seen some exciting matches yesterday, expect more exciting matches going forward in the tournament. And unfortunately, I do not have the time to draw additional data to draw special graphics for new data for this round. That will be reserved for week 2 of the competition. So at this point here, I can only speak from what I can find based on the qualifiers and based on their performances in the best of the round of 16 rounds. So bsfired, he beat a Jason 5-3 in his match to advance, and for East case he beat Fragmented 5-2 to advance. There have been some interesting data that I've garnered from this, at least based on what I expected and what did not actually happen from qualifiers and the round of 16. But either way, let's get started. Our competitors are rolling right now for initiative. And as we wait, let me get you guys up to speed. So East versus Fragmented. East did win 5-2, but the two losses that East took in that round were both on hidden. The first one being the Yoroshika AR8 hidden map, and the other being the Camellia map, of which neither Fragmented or East did very well in that map, but East was notably worse at only 100,000 points here. So at this point here, East will be doing his first ban, and he picks DT1, which is QT Panther. And we'll be following up with bsfired, which is HD2, which is probably what East wouldn't mind banning as well. And of course, bsfired very good at at most of the map, as long as you can see the circles and the approach circles pretty much. And it's not a surprise to see him ban hidden maps. Interestingly enough, East did not play a single one of the double time maps in his round with Fragmented. So it'll be interesting to see how he fares. Though based on the qualifiers, I do not think he did very badly at all. But of course, this is the round of 16s, and the map pool is definitely a lot different and a lot more difficult than qualifiers. Either way, our first map is a HR2, Furiki Yuanshan by Demetori. So let's see how it goes. Enjoy the match. So already right off the bat, you see bsfired superiority in HR, or maybe not. In fact, East does catch up relatively quickly, so they are actually relatively even at this point here, with almost even accuracy, and still holding on their combos pretty well. Yes, I can see that. However, East does drop on the early portion of this map. And so the early advantage will go to bsfired. However, bsfired drops on the stream. A little bit unlike him, but that does allow Is to take back the advantage as long as he's able to hold on to his combo. Strangely enough, a B on the 93, that is not something I see very often. So yes, either way, I hope you guys had a good lunch. Unfortunately, I haven't had mine. I had a very early morning. And I spent much of lunchtime taking a rest for this commentary duty here. bsfired drops once again in the first chorus of the song, which should allow Is to take the advantage right about. Not now, because he dropped just as he could take it, and bsfired continues to hold the advantage. But he drops at the stream once again. And now this match can go anywhere. And note to everybody, this is only the first song of the entire matchup. So I think we'll be in for quite an exciting contest today. At this point, despite having the combo advantage, one might wonder whether Is accuracy disadvantage will come to bite him in the butt later on in this track. Of course, at this point here, he is catching up, and he will soon take the score advantage. Perhaps they are wrestling the score advantage right now. One with the superior act and one with the superior combo. And Is at this point takes the score advantage. And bsfired drops his combo. I totally missed where he dropped it, but he dropped his combo, and now Is still holding on to his 700 combo, is going to run off with the score advantage close to the end of the map. And I think with the additional drop off at this point by bsfired, I think Is will take the first point of the match. Oh, that was an unfortunate misread by bsfired, and Is has taken the first score. The first point, rather. I shouldn't have shouted so much. How is that an A? You could also ask Is how is that a B? He had a B like at he had a B at 93 accuracy, and I was like a little confused. Don't you usually get an A at 93 plus accuracy? Is pick is no mod 4, and yes, Is does beat bsfired pick, which means he gets the advantage on picks as well. I did shout a little bit too much earlier in the morning. There was a pay-per-view, and I was a bit overexcited, so pardon me. If I had the chance, then I'd crash and burn. Kick back. Alright, anyway, Why did this not switch? Anyway, our second map for this match is take you down the tech our tech map of this pool. At this point, bsfired had not been tested in the tech map, and just as I say that, he missed going into the first KI of the map. Is in his last round did play this map. Alan, well, relatively average accuracy of 92 at the end, but he did hold the combo all the way. Wait, hang on, was it all the way? Yes, he did hold the combo, not really all the way, he did drop, but he didn't fare too badly for himself. Unfortunately, with that miss by bsfired, he is now pretty far behind, and this is double, 200,000 ahead of him. But having dropped now, I think it might still be too late. Yes.
It's definitely too late.
Oh my god.
But I must say, for the past two songs, Ace has been doing very well in comboing.
Yes. Oh my god, my ears. Oh. But yes, Ease takes the second round as well, takes the point for the second round, and it will be now 2-0 up. The commentator for today's match is yours truly, Subanoop, and accompanying me is Neonet. While simultaneously destroying my ears. My god. Yeah, you're good now though. I adjusted you accordingly, so it's fine. So
in the previous map, bsfired had better accuracy, right?
Yeah, he did have better accuracy, but Ease had the better combo. So bsfired picks DT2 Natsukoya Hanabi. A relatively straightforward double time map, but of course many points for tropes as well. Anyway, Neonet, I'm gonna let you do more of the talking today, because I yelled too much earlier in the morning.
Okay, we'll see.
I was screaming at the screen at the results of the pay-per-view, but yeah. Alright, anyway, let's move on to the next song.
Whose pick was this?
This is bsfired pick. bsfired so far has been picking all the double time songs. But Is beat bsfired on the first on his pick, and I'm not so sure how this will go for either of them for this one here.
Well, definitely bsfired is more.
Oh wait, no. bsfired. Is banned DT1. bsfired picked HR2 just now, and Is beat him on that one. My bad. Said it wrongly.
But clearly bsfired has been well practiced in this one.
Yep.
Pretty commendable accuracy right now.
bsfired has always been rather consistent in his accuracy in high speed. I think high speed maps, high AR maps. In his last round, he did play this map as well. 95 accuracy, yeah, but he's dropped here. So now bsfired will have the advantage.
Well, it's gonna be hard for Is given the accuracy, but this is definitely gonna be hard for Is unless bsfired misses soon. If not, it'll be halfway through the map already.
Yeah. Well, Is drops, so bsfired should more or less take this.
Yeah, I should think so as well.
Yeah, almost double the score, and Is just missing, doing accidental chokes all over the map. BS Fire with the significantly better accuracy than he did last round as well. Again, that round was against Jason, who happens to be in chat right now.
A few misses from BS5, but it shouldn't do anything.
Yeah, 300,000 advantage at 3/4 of the map. Yeah.
With accuracy that's 4% higher as well.
Yep. Like even if BS Fire decides to go to the toilet right now and East FC's the rest of the song, BS Fire will still walk away with the win for this one. And it just drops another combo for good measure to I don't know. It's by accident of course, but doesn't really matter at this point. And that score goes to BS Fire.
For his first point.
Yep. So now BS Fire is 1-2 down. And we're moving on into our next pick, which will be by Iz. So do you pronounce Iz as Iz or Iz? Iz picks HD3, the Camellia map. We have to note this once again. Iz did not play this map well at all, and BS Fire is seems to be not very good at hidden. In fact, Jason's couple of scores over BS Fire was because he picked hidden in that map, and BS Fire was unable to play these maps very well at all. So how will this go? I don't know. I don't even know how this will go because he did not play this map well at all. 100,000 in the last round.
If the other player does worse than you, then I guess it's okay.
Yes, but 100,000 is.
We only can wait and see.
Yeah, and both of them are already dropping early on in this.
Yeah,
though
but
it's
as
holding
you
the
can see,
combo better.
This is still doing better than BS Fire in terms of combo.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not.
It's pretty much what I would like to call this is East has invited BS Fire into a flaming hell, and just hoping one of them gets the worst of the third degree burns.
Yeah, they're both not doing very well in the accuracy.
And our referee is down here saying, yes, the 5-digit gameplay that we signed up for. This is going to be one hell of a match.
Well, for now,
he's doing better for sure.
Has, an okay lead at the moment, I would say.
Yeah. This is pretty much a match of who's going to do worse, rather than who's going to do better. And when HD mains like me and HD player in chat, watch two non-HD players play HD, this is actually very, very painful for us. Oh my goodness.
Well, I mean, combo saving is at the moment, even though his accuracy is struggling.
Well, at least he's doing 100,000 points, almost 100,000 points. Almost 100,000 points better than his previous playthrough, so I guess we can give that to him.
Combo was everything.
Yeah. My goodness. It is a questionable pick, but I think he's bet on BS5 being unable to play hidden. On this pick. That was I want to laugh, but I don't know.
I mean, it was a tactic and it worked. So
yeah, it works though, man. What else can I say? Oh goodness.
Especially when you don't have to worry about failing. So
Yeah. Oh, that's very true as well, yeah.
especially given what you've seen already when bsfired chose DT.
And BSI is going to choose DT3. That should be his advantage. Suki no Skidu. I mean, I have a confession to make. Despite my dislike for idol maps, Wake Up Girls is one of those few idol anime idol groups that I don't actually dislike, and this has some Celtic instrumental background which I kind of appreciate.
If you like Celtic music with idols on, why do I have an album that you might like?
Boy.
But that's for another day, I guess.
Yeah, that's for another day. Let's talk about the competition. Instead, we can talk about Dojin and other kinds of music on our own time. Yes. So BS5 picks DT3 Suki no Skill, which is which East has already dropped a couple of times, but essentially similar to songs like Last Surprise and Hakujitsu, which is no mod 2 in this pool, or 3 if I remember correctly. Of which I have no actual data of him playing this song, but he did average in Hakujitsu, Is as well. I believe this was an accidental drop by Is, but I think it might be costly if BS5 is able to hold on to the combo all the way. Oh, but he does just no ball, then just drop, essentially resetting the combo count for each of them.
I mean, I think it's okay for BS5 to choose this since he did better than Is for the previous DT map. PS5 misses, but I'm not too sure how this will.
Yeah, really on the second half of the map.
Because it's just to bring out his accuracy as well. And there's not much of the map left anymore. But he can definitely bring it closer. $60K difference.
60k difference. A bit late, isn't it? BS5 does drop massively here though, so there's a chance for recovery.
It's getting much closer right now.
Yeah, it's getting very, very close. It's happening. He takes the lead. He makes the comeback and beats BS5 on his own map.
Looks like he has come back.
Oh no, BS fired. Looks like
not fast enough of
he just
speed.
He just
for
burnt
Is
himself
to
here.
recover, I guess.
Yep. And now he's 4-1. After that crazy match that happened between BS5 and Adjacent, and what might seem to be a very balanced matchup between East and BS5, I would think this is a surprising scoreline, I would think. And East of course picks HD1, which is not what BS5 is good at. So I
guess it's the constant misses that BS5 did, because BS5 still had the higher combo count. It's just that he just kept constantly missing and breaking up the rest of the song.
Yep. And that definitely did not help him at all. And he is now at a massive disadvantage. He needs to suddenly unlock. He needs to unlock some secret hidden power as though it's in the shonen anime and suddenly know how to play HD like a pro.
He's gonna need to win this and 3 more.
But he starts off with a bunch of Well, East isn't that much better off in accuracy
Well, I mean,
as
given
well.
them, right? As long as they don't break,
Yeah.
that's the main thing for the Sun right now.
But at least for East, he is capable of playing. He is capable of playing hidden to a certain extent. bsfired, I can't say the same, unfortunately.
Well, so far they brought their accuracy back up to the 90s. So there's an improvement from HD3.
Yep. And bsfired is always combo pretty well as well, actually.
Yeah, they're both still holding on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no, but he dropped going to the
bsfired
chorus. And he drops again.
streams are the death of them, I guess.
Yeah. more of once a song picks up, bsfired is unable to keep up. With the map's layout on hidden. bsfired doing better than the first match. Yeah, I think like hidden wise he's doing better. Score wise, points wise not so.
When he gets answer in the song, bsfired sometimes struggle.
Of course, at this point, East is starting to drop a little bit too much, but
so
I'm
is
not sure.
bsfired.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
But yeah, bsfired. But by then his opponent is bsfired, so of course, our neutrals here want a good match, want an exciting match going to the final one, but
You gotta give all your
Yeah.
energy to bsfired right now.
you will have to raise your hands up in the air and wish, do your prayer circle for him right now.
High accuracy, but no combo at all. So
Yeah. Higher accuracy, no combo doesn't really mean anything.
and 2% accuracy higher is not that much.
Yep. And looking at the difference in the scores right now, well, actually it's not too far, but that will require bsfired to hit everything and for East to miss everything. Like now. But they are on equal combo and they're actually on equal combo and bsfired just drops. And it's not able to read HD at all.
Yeah, he didn't even realize that there was a stack there.
Yeah.
That was how he missed that note there.
Yep. Also, a little bit late to reply from a chat comment here, but unfortunately commentators cannot participate in the tournament, so I do not have a match with bsfired, no. And yes, East takes the match point. He wins 5-1 and moves on to the next round. That's a GG.
He's had a game plan, I guess.
Yeah,
he knew what to use.
Yeah, I think the moment East took the advantage on the first map because bsfired. Then let's go back to the map pool and before I go into the brackets and see who East might be facing later on. Let's look at the look at the map pool. bsfired picked Dematory Furuki Genshin first, and that was supposed to be one of his strong points. HR is meant to be his strength in this lineup, but East was able to beat him, and I think from there East was able to play around with the advantage they had and took full advantage by doing what I wouldn't have done if I were me, picking hidden and hoping that the other guy does worse than you. So that's some 5D chess potential over there.
Yeah, but as you progress further, I guess you can't really depend on that.
Yeah.
the rest of the players can do everything.
Yeah, and the thing is that unfortunately for bsfired as well, he had some chances to come back, and despite picking Suki no skill, or was it Nasukoi Hanabi?
No, so he won on Nasukoi. He lost on Suki.
Yeah, he lost on Suki no skill. He lost on his other pick as well. And by that time, by the time the match was over, because it was already 4-1 up, and all East had to pick was another hidden net.
He was doing okay on Suki no skill for first half of the match.
Then
he started constantly missing.
Yeah. Then that's the tournament setting. Anything can happen, and if you just happen to come in on the bad form, then it becomes rather unfortunate. But either way, it was a good match. So congratulations to you for moving to the next round, and congratulations to bsfired as well for making it this far in this tournament. So let's look at our brackets, and let's see who might be facing next. Well, it's either Iaru and the Hollow Knees, and their match will be happening later tonight, I believe.
Yes.
At 8 p.m. So we have some timing changes for the matches. So allow me to just take a look at my own files here. Yeah. Okay. So let me just lower this volume here. Okay. So for Unibreak and Flamburia, it will be happening at 4 p.m. later. Which I will not be around to stream. I think we do have a backup. And Yaru and Holonies will be doing their match later on at 8 p.m, which I will be covering as well. Our final game for the quarterfinals will be between Mofu and Forest Flame tomorrow at 10 p.m. after the week 2 map pool review. So yeah,
wait, it's after or
I heard it was after. No?
Oh.
Yeah, I heard it was
Would it be
after.
better if the showcase was after the last match?
I think it's something that we can discuss on the back end. Rather than here.
You'll confirm on that.
Yeah, we'll confirm on that with you guys. Yep. So thanks for coming once again. We'll see you guys. I have to log off right now. And at 4 p.m, I believe Lost Light will be streaming the next match. So we'll see you guys later on. And I'll be heading off to do my own stuff. So yeah, thanks for coming. I'll see you guys again soon.
Yep.
Yep. So cheers, see you guys again soon.
Wait for the 4 p.m. match.
Yep. See ya.
Goodbye.